Hey guys, my name is Mike Ricavera. Today we're talking about Coinbase custody, pretty much Coinbase's Bitcoin hedge fund, and the fact that there's been over 100 cryptocurrency hedge funds over the past year. It's growing, it's exciting. Stay tuned for today's video. Okay, so Coinbase custody is targeting $10 billion, where Coinbase right now is managing over $9 billion worth of Bitcoin assets, and their valuation after the latest Series D round of funds has put their company at $1.6 billion, and that has been rising very steadily, exponentially over the past couple of years. They're pretty much outgrowing themselves, or they're not able to keep up with support. But anyways, they're starting a new program called Coinbase Custody, where if you are an institutional investor, as in you have $10 million to invest, and there's a $100,000 setup fee, and there's something like that you need to maintain it every single month. There's like these 10 basis points. Anyways, you pretty much have to have tens of millions of dollars just chilling around and like, oh, okay, here's $10 million. Cool, let's invest in Bitcoin. Ooh. Coinbase is pretty much promising a safe and secure hedge fund here for those investors. Now, I'm going to be going through some of the features of Coinbase custody. And, well, if you have $10 million, this might be something cool for you, you know, or, you know, buy the latest Bugatti Chiron. But the new product is intended to be ultra secure. I'm going to turn down the brightness here a little bit so you're not like, there's going to be strict financial controls, multiple signers, audit trails, limits. Of course, you know, you want to get sure that the IRS is all G with this. Dedicated account representatives and phone support. Ooh, 24/7 support most likely. Ooh, yeah, that... Well, you know, you beat out the millions of other people who can't get their emails read over the past couple of weeks. There's SLAs on funds transfers. That's spelled wrong. Okay, really. But anyways, a regulated digital currency custodian. Ooh, so kind of like your own personal assistant. Multi-user accounts with separate permissions. Support for a wide range of digital assets and currencies. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, you know, just the usual stuff. Insurance in some cases. I like how they did that in some cases. Oh, okay. Not everybody gets that same treatment, so probably if you have $20 million, you get better treatment than the $10 million. Yikes. And high levels of cyber and physical security. Now, I do want to go through and say that I'm obviously biased against Coinbase, as in they banned my account, and I had $3,000 in there, and I'm certainly not anywhere close to $10 million. But I was quite dissatisfied with that, and they never got back to me. This is a couple months later, where some people in my comment section were going through the fact that, oh, okay, Coinbase might have banned you due to one or a couple transactions from sketchy sources, which in my case, I went through hundreds of transactions every single month. Some of those transactions were as little as $5. Other transactions were as much as, I don't know, $5,000 or more. And it was just back and forth because I bought and sold Bitcoin. I purchased products with Bitcoin. I got donations in Bitcoin. There was just so many transactions that it's interesting, right? And I'm just one story out of hundreds or thousands where you can look up on Coinbase, and they're approaching a couple thousand reviews. Most of them are bad, where they say they have disorganized service, they can't get a ticket response. Some people have over $100,000 stuck in their accounts. I was lucky where I got my $3,000 back, and yeah, there's people who didn't get any of their money back. Also, there's one thing. Coinbase did kind of take my Bitcoin, like the extra free Bitcoin from the hard fork updates. Yeah, I'm not going to get that because my account's been banned, so that means that whatever the Bitcoin I had in there, I could have received a little bit extra. Interesting, huh? Anyways, I'm sure this is nice and safe because, you know, Coinbase and GDAX, great guys, right? I think if you would be interested in this program, you'd have to do your fair amount of research, though, because it seems like this is going for those who don't really know much about cryptocurrencies, but suddenly are interested, as in the Wall Street guys who see a lot of money coming in, and they're like, wow, okay, well, I'm kind of curious about this. I have $100 million. I kind of want to put 1/10 of that into this. Now, we have a couple texts here from Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong after he announced Coinbase custody said over 100 hedge funds have been created in the past year exclusively to trade digital currency. An even greater number of traditional and institutional investors are starting to look at trading digital assets, including family offices, sovereign wealth funds, traditional hedge funds, and more. By some estimates, there's $10 billion of institutional money waiting on the sidelines to invest in digital currency today. And he added further, we already store billions of dollars worth of digital products, blah, blah, blah. We serve thousands of institutions via our GDAX product, the leading digital currency, blah, 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 blah. We've raised $216 million from venture capital firms and financial institutions like the New York Stock Exchange, MUFG, USA, blah, blah, blah. He's going through all of this stuff, and he's pretty much trying to sell it where, you know, as from a business perspective, I don't know why this shelf opened by itself. From a business perspective, I understand why they're doing it, but some of the responses on Twitter to this have been interesting, and on Reddit, people are displeased, and I don't know, I think they should work on fixing their customer service and their already products, but, you know, it's business, there's greed, so, hey, that's how it is sometimes. But, you know, you guys be the judge for this. What do you think about it? What do you think about Mr. Brian Armstrong, which, by the way, he's going to become a billionaire, so that's always cool. And yeah, Bitcoin's approaching $8,300. Earn Bitcoin, and if you have Bitcoin, hold some of it, sell other parts of it, invest into other altcoins and other projects, and you'll be good to go. All right, peace.